somehow has Donald Trump's birthday. But this is the bit I want to really show you now, because it's important, this bit. These are the bits that we're having to cross over. Again, you don't often see this anymore in math, that this is revealing stuff. Let me show you what it's revealing. So the first bit is 12 sixes, 72. There's 5 left over there, isn't there? That goes to there. You're then doing 12 into 50. That's 4. And then there's 2 left over. 48. 12 into 2, 20. Sorry, there's only 1 that can go into that. And then you got 8 left over. 12 into 80. Again, that's 6 for the 72. And then it's infinite 8s. You're always going to get the 8 left over. Pretty significant as well that it's all 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. What I'm about to show you now, again, 5 to 8, because then it just is all 8s. So they're the 3 different numbers from this. 5 to 8. Five to 8 minus that circle symbol for time and a day or a year, whatever, equals 168. And that's exactly the same as a week for hours. 7 times 24, 168. No coincidence, it's perfect math. 5 to 8, that's only the first one. Five to 8 divided by 360 is 1.46, and then infinite 6s. You can do these on yourself on a calculator to check. I've realised how long this video has gone on. You don't need me to show you a calculator. You can do this and check if you want. You know that's Donald Trump's birthday. I showed that as well. You can almost see his birthday as again in 77 divided by 5 to 8. Check that one out in your calculator. It's pretty much his birthday again. 5 to 8. I mean, this one though, 5 to 8 divided by 144, symbol of time times time, being 3.66 and recurring, being how many days in a leap year? Are you serious? And then you've got 5 to 8 divided by 7 2, that half of 144 spoke about earlier. That equals 7.3. So it's the day after. Half of time, half of the year, 144. 73, if you do the same, you get Donald Trump's birthday. 72 hours is the 3 days. 3 days into July is that date. That's the half way point of the year. July 1st, July 2nd. Half of the time. 7-3, 3 days in. Do the same, you get Donald Trump again. Donald Trump's up here. 5 to 8. 5 to 8 divided by 72. You almost get the same answer. If you add actually 0.66, that's when you get almost exactly the same answer, 7.266 there. Five to 8 divided by 3 for those 3 days we were talking about for 72 hours. 3 days into July. For the 3773. That's 176, and that's 3 days after 146. 3 days being the 72 we just spoke about. Oh. I mean, that almost proves the 528 being something special about it. You divide it by 3, you get 3 days after Donald Trump's birthday. This is where it all came from anyway, Donald Trump's birthday in the math. Just by that. And then 528. All hidden away there. I mean, just an overview. It shouldn't be this math, but it is. 528 minus 360 reveals the number of hours for a week. For the 7 days. So that's the first 7 connection for July as well. Then you divide it by the circle of time, 360. You suddenly reveal Donald Trump's birth date. Do it the other way around, 77 divided into 528 for today's date, the 7. You almost get his birth date again. I'm going to leave you to have a look at that one. Then dividing it into time, the 144 symbol of time. Just that equation reveals the time of a whole leap year. 3.66, 366 days in a leap year. Dividing it into the half of the time, 528 for the 7-2. The July 2nd thing, it reveals 7-3 the day after. Pretty much, it's 333 recurring. So that halfway again, the half. Split of the time, split of Donald Trump's birthday, 146. 72 hours for the, if that was hours, that's the 3 days, that's the 3 days into July, which is that halfway point of the year. 1st of July is exactly when it's a leap year. 528 divided into just 3 for the 3 days gets you 3 days after his birthday. I mean, that's stupid. That it's true. There's not even any recurring, it's an exact equation, that one is. Dividing it into the trinity gets you trinity days after his birthday. That's almost like biblical. In a way, the reflection of the Christ's resurrection, dying and being reborn. Trump's born 3 days before that date. But this one, I mean, again, I'm going to leave that one to, well, I'll draw it. It's the classic 88. We're going back to the future with Trump again, aren't we? 528 divided by 6 is 88.